Right, Matrix, let's get a little bit more technical. Now, grade 11s, you probably remember this little rule, okay, to get rid of the root. There's a divide line and there's a root there. So how do we approach that? Okay, now remember, what symbol are we using here? Fx. But you can't just go f prime x. Okay, you've got to get your notation right. Okay, now let's see, how do we do it? So we're going to say, listen, fx is equal to, now the way we can remove that root, there's a 3. Do you remember this thing? It said x to the 3 over 4. That number over that. Okay, 3 to the 4. Remember the little exponent rule? I call it the Madiba rule. Do you remember the Madiba rule? Nelson Mandela was imprisoned on Robben Island. Watch this. There's Madiba in Robben Island. The root is the prison. By the National Party. Okay, by the National Party. And when freedom came, he sits on top of the National Party now, you see. Okay, the days of apartheid are long since gone over, and it's a wonderful world. I just absolutely worship Madiba. He's the most amazing guy. And I use that, you know, in honor of him, and to say, and remember this, maths can, he loves mathematics as well. He always speaks highly of education. Now look at this, the Madiba rule. There's Mandela, there's the people who oppresses the ends, and it goes x to the Mandela sitting on top there. So who's Madiba here? 3 is Madiba. And what's the 4? Is the oppressor. So what we do is we go 4 over 3, x to the guy who's inside there, on top. Okay, and he fought for his rights. It's like Bob Marley, get up for your rights. Hey, I should sing with Bob, hey, when he was alive, you know. No student, no cry, no student, no cry. Well, I remember when we used to sit in the teacher's class on Matrix Uploaded. Yeah. No, I better not do that. Okay, I should go on Idols maybe. What do you think, hey? No, I think I'd get, so that would be a hysterical day. Okay, I'll stick to maths. Okay, the Madiba rule, guys. Now watch this, you're not yet finished. Okay. We're going to go 4 over 3, x to the minus 3/4. You bring that up. Okay, something x to the something. Okay, now at that point, you've got rid of the root, or at least the square root, or the 4th root there. You've used my little favorite rule called the Madiba rule. And then you bring it up, and what do we then do is we then ready. And remember that exponent becomes, now we can say therefore, I like therefore, f prime x is equal to 4/3, bring down the negative 3 over 4, x to the minus 3 over 4, subtract 1. Okay, and then therefore what do we know? F prime x, this is beautiful, those cancel out, minus 1, x to the, well, this will be minus 7 over 4 if you tidy it up, and if you want to, you can make it a positive exponent. It's always a good thing to do that, especially if they say it f prime. Notice my notation, notice what I've done. I hope you're really enjoying this, guys, because you can get good marks for this, and you don't want to throw away marks unnecessarily. Okay, we really want you to do well on the show. We want you to perfect maths. We want to build this nation, and that's the goal of Matrix Uploaded, is to build you and to build a nation. If you believe you can, you will. Please listen to what I'm saying. You can do mathematics. Don't let anyone tell you you can't. You can. You can. You can. You can. It's absolutely within your reach, and it's just the basics. If you just know the basics, you can get your 30-40%. If you just don't make all these clumsy mistakes. And then there are those that go for A's, that's great as well. But really, people, you can do this, you can pass it, and it's so good if you do, and you'll feel good about it. Stay with us, let's continue with this wonderful subject, and that's our goal, to make it easy for you. Have a look at that one, another typical exam question with dx now. What do? We've got a root sign, and we've got brackets, so we've got to remove that. Now, very simply put, let's work on that. So if we've got this equals, notice I'm not yet differentiating, so I keep that. I notice where my equals goes. Then what you could do, if you're stuck, you can actually rewrite this out twice. Some people don't like to do the shortcut, so let's keep equals dx. Now what's root x times root x is x. What is root x times 3 is 3 root x, the middle term there. The middles give you that, and 3 times 3. Careful, not 6, it's 9. You're multiplying. You're not yet differentiating. You're now only getting it into the form you can use. Okay, so that gives you, what's that? X plus there's 3 of those, plus 3 of those, 6 root x plus 9. And then we go equals dx of, remember that's 1x plus 6. Now this is a bit awkward. Root x is x, 1 and squared. If we use the Madiba rule, we get that. Okay, so that's x to the half plus 9. Now you're in a position to differentiate. And when you do that, what do we do, guys? We drop the dx. And the derivative of 1x is 1 plus 6, a half x to the half minus 1 plus 0. And then that equals, if we look at it there, what does that come to? Well, that's 1 plus 3. X to the half minus 1 is minus a half. And you can go 1 plus 3 over x to the half. If you like, 1 plus 3 over root x. Okay, so guys, master these basic principles of calculus. They are gift marks and you can do well. It's been great being with you. Stay with us next time we pursue the joys of calculus. It was good being with you. Remember, believe in yourselves. You are the greatest nation in the world. We belong to the best. Viva Mzansi for sure. See you guys on Matrix Uploaded.